king of the casuals, casuals king. Ain't nobody else doing the casual thing. King of the casuals, casuals king. Ain't nobody else doing the casual thing. Ain't nobody else doing the casual thing.
The King of the Casuals, episode 311 for UFC 304. I can't believe it, 304. I call this one The Reckoning. Leon Edwards versus Bilal. Remember the name but forget the face. Muhammad Part Deuce. That's right, it's UFC 304. All right, so ladies and germs, or gentlemen, we've gathered here tonight to talk about probably one of the most anticipated, in some circles, rematch of all time, but it's for the strap, so it's a big deal. So strap on your seatbelts, and we're going to talk about the collision course that is the main event of UFC 304. Tonight, in the grungy co-op live of Manchester, England, we're going to see probably a great treat. Leon Rocky Edwards versus Bilal. Remember the name, but forget the face, Muhammad. It's not just a fight, though. It's a goddamn reckoning. Here's why. These guys hate each other. They truly, truly hate each other. The first chapter of this saga was ended very quickly with a eye poke that left us all wanting more of this savage dance. It also left Bilal Muhammad weeping in the octagon of fear of being blind. I wouldn't make fun of that. I'd make fun of Bilal Muhammad for certain, because he's one of the cringier fighters, maybe besides Henry Cejudo and the manager Ali Abdelaziz. We know how I feel about him, but I'm not going to say any bad words during this one because I want the kids to be able to watch this. Anyway, he's a little bit cringe, Bilal, but the man can't fight for certain. He likes to hang out and train with the fellas in Dagestan and almost takes on that persona, except I think the Midwestern accent, like like he's watched at a Bears game, kind of gives away that he's not from Dagestan. Anyway, in the first fight, Leon Edwards basically was putting on a clinic. Bap, 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 bap. Headshot. Dead. Not quite dead, but eye poke dead. But the truth is, they've both grown a lot since the last fight. Leon Edwards gets the 30% better rule automatically by winning the championship after he did, with 20 seconds to go, knock out one of the great champs of all time, Kamaru Usman, and then defended it a second time quite easily, and then beat Colby Covington handedly. So tonight, when they meet again, what's going to be different? As Chael Sonnen would always say, where's the parody? What's going to be different? Well, maybe nothing. Bilal Muhammad certainly thinks so, by the training he's done, by he says he has more hunger for it. I don't know. Leon Edwards seems like the type of guy that couldn't believe that a kid like him, a man now, but looking at himself like a kid, would make it from the mean streets of Jamaica to Manchester, England, to become the world champion. I don't think he's letting go of it anytime soon. He looks better and better and better, and don't sleep on his jiu-jitsu and wrestling. I think there's only one way. Let's talk about the two ways, actually. First, we'll talk about Leon Edwards. Critics will say, well, he doesn't push hard enough. He knows how to control the tempo, and his striking is a thing of violent beauty. If Muhammad wants to strike with him, Edwards, of course, will lead that dance any day of the week and pretty much take a calculated run at victory, maybe a decision. On the flip side, Muhammad is a grinder, an ugly fighter. I don't mean physically, but yes, also physically, but his style is, I can't even see with these things on. His style is ugly. You know what I mean? He's a grinder. He's going to get some dirty boxing in there. The only way for Bilal Muhammad to win I believe, is to get inside and be able to, if he can, get inside and fight that dirty boxing game and the wrestling game and keep Leon Edwards at bay and not get hit too many times, perhaps even take him down. He should be able to. He's taken a lot of people down, and he's been training with the best in the world. What worries me for Bilal, though, distance. How is he going to get in on Leon Edwards? If Kamaru Usman could not, how is Bilal Muhammad going to? You never know. Maybe Usman was hurt in that fight. He'd never admit it. But it's going to be a high energy pace, from both guys. They're both, high energy fighters. The betting odds. Let's talk about the betting odds. But they paint a grim picture for Bilal. Remember the name, not the face, Muhammad. He is not the favorite. Edwards is a clear favorite, and for good reason. I think Muhammad's only path to victory is narrow, but fraught with all kinds of danger tonight, because he's got to get through, in order to get close, the kicks, teep kicks, roundhouse kicks, sometimes even spinning back kicks, and then, the hands. Leon Edwards has great hands, bop, bop, and a big left. So in order to get to that, and by the way, knees. So he's going to have to take some damage in order to even get close. He'll pretty much need a perfect fight for all 25 minutes, I think, to beat Leon Edwards. But you know what? They fight for a reason. Anything can happen. So here we are, right on the precipice, as the stage is set, in another violent chapter of the annals of mixed martial arts. The crowd, well, they're probably electric there in Manchester, England. Fighters, definitely ready. I like Leon Edwards' little fake there, kind of lunge. Chael Sonnen did a whole video about it. I don't know how only he can make a whole video about a face-off in which nothing happened but a move forward that was 6 inches. But that's why he's Uncle Chael, the undisputed bad guy. So it's basically a redemption night for Bilal Muhammad, who feels he was cheated out of the championship by the eye poke he got, and then he kind of went out, and Edwards got a shot and won it. So what can you say? It's going to be a good one. The only certainty that I can say for certain, there's going to be a lot of blood spilled, and legends will be forged, and what? I don't know. It'll be firing at a constant. Say it a different way, in the words of the great Hunter S. Thompson: buy the ticket, take the ride.
King of the casuals, casuals king. Ain't nobody else doing the casual thing.